Welcome back, you guys, to another video. And for today's topic, I'm actually going to go into how much I actually made in terms of dividend income in the month of March. It was actually my highest paid month since I started my investing account, which is pretty exciting. And a quick disclaimer before I start today's video. I actually started my account back in November 2019, a couple weeks after I turned 18. And we're currently in the month of March 2020, which means that I've had my investing account for roughly about 6 months or so. And so before I get into the dividends, I actually wanted to ask you guys for a quick favor, as I always do. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what's the most you've been paid in terms of dividends. I'm actually genuinely curious to find out how much you guys have actually been paid in terms of dividend income. And so without wasting any more time, let's get into today's video. Okay, so what you guys are seeing here now is my dividend income portfolio. And so it's worth about $7,853 as I speak right now. And I've actually put in about $9,199. But I've lost about 1,000 of it due to the current crash we're going through right now. And so let's get into what you guys are actually here for, the dividends. Okay, so my very first dividend payment on March was on March 2nd, and it's from Aflac Incorporated, and it was about 58 cents. And Aflac is an insurance company that I really like. Their payout ratio is about 23%, which is great. So they have a lot of room for growth, and you know, they're a solid company. Next up, I got paid 27 cents from a bond ETF that I own on March 5th. And you know, it's a bond, nothing major. And next up, March 6th, I got paid 95 cents from Amgen. Now, Amgen is a healthcare company that I actually recently just added into my portfolio. Next up is another bond ETF that I own. It's LQD. I got paid $1.44 from them on March 6th. Next up from that is March 10th. I got paid $1.78 from ExxonMobil Corporation, and these guys are a petroleum and gas company. And these guys are actually one of the companies that I'm personally worried about due to the oil price war that's going on with Saudi Arabia and Russia. So that's actually one of my potential dividend cutting companies. And so next up on March 10th, I got paid $1.34 from Johnson & Johnson. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, Johnson & Johnson is actually one of my favorite companies. You know, they're super reliable, and they're super diversified in their income. You know, they have consumer products, they have a bunch of healthcare products, and yeah, I really do love Johnson & Johnson. Next up, Target. I'm pretty sure you guys know Target. It's pretty self-explanatory. Same thing, March 10th, I got paid 33 cents. And I've actually just recently added Target as well. Next up, on March 12th, I got paid $2.09 from 3M. 3M is also a favorite of mine. Their balance sheet is not looking very good right now, but I do have faith in them in the future. Their mass division is actually thriving right now due to the coronavirus, but that's about it. Everything else is actually kind of struggling due to stores being closed. Next up, I got paid 69 cents from Main Street Capital. Now, Main Street Capital is actually a finance sector company, and what these guys do is they lend money to small to medium-sized businesses. And they run really well, and they pay a monthly dividend, which is pretty cool. I've actually added a lot more of Main Street Capital since the stock market crash began. Next up, I got Realty Income Corp, and I got paid on the same day, March 13th. I got paid 92 cents. And Realty Income Corp is actually also one of my favorite companies. They own about 5,000 rental properties here in the United States and in South America as well. And these guys are actually a monthly paying dividend company as well. I've added a ton more shares from them as well. Next up, we got Dominion Energy. Dominion Energy is a utility company. They actually supply electricity to a whole bunch of homes here in the United States. And they paid me $1.62. They're also another reliable company. Next up, I got Waste Management. Now, Waste Management is probably the most boring company you could ever think of. They're just that. They manage waste. They pick up trash for people. But they're super reliable, which I like. And they paid me 72 cents. Next up, we got Home Depot. Home Depot is a new opening of mine, or a new holding, should I say. And I got paid 0.06 cents, you know, nothing major. I've actually added a lot more of Home Depot since this, you know, market downturn began. Next up, Bank of America. Now, Bank of America paid me $1.01 back in March 27th of 2020. And I've actually added a lot more of Bank of America. I'm pretty long on Bank of America. Next up, Broadcom Incorporated. They paid me $1.82. Now, this company is a technology company that provides parts for companies like Apple to put inside their phones and use for production. Avgo is a huge company, and so yeah, I've actually added a lot more of them as well. Next up, LTC Properties. Now, LTC actually focuses on rental units for senior citizens here in the United States. And if I'm correct, they're actually kind of diversifying into other countries as well. And they're a monthly paying dividend company as well. And they paid me $1.11. Next up, last but not least, I got paid 59 cents on the 31st of March from Pepsi. And of course, you guys know Pepsi. They own Hot Cheetos, they own Frito-Lay, they own Gatorade, they own tons and tons of huge brands, and they're a reliable company. And I've actually added more of PepsiCo as well. So I actually got paid a grand total of $17.32. And March is actually one of my highest paid months since I started the portfolio back in November. And I know $17 might not seem like, you know, nothing major, but trust me, you guys, it's growing every single month. My very first payment, or my very first month, I made about 58 cents, which is, you know, nothing. Now, to fast forward a couple months later, I got paid $17. I can't wait to find out how much I'm getting paid by the end of the year, or when I'm in my 20s. It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy today's video. It was a quick little video talking about how much I actually got paid in March. You know, straight to the point and to it. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe like I mentioned earlier. And I'll see you guys on the next one.